Peace and blessings, everyone. This is your girl, Queen of Pentacles 1111, and I am back with yet another weekly angel message reading, coming to you to provide some encouragement, some upliftment, and some empowerment for your week ahead. I want to thank you again for just vibing with me. I love doing these readings, so let's get started, okay? So here's the tarot cards. The first one is the World card. The second one is the Eight of Cups. And the third one is the Devil card. These cards are absolutely stunning. Okay, so to begin with, it seems like from this reading, I'm feeling like, you're feeling like if something is holding you back, something is keeping you stuck, and it could be a person, or it could be yourself. So you could be holding you back. You could also be suffering from some sort of addiction. It could be addiction on a grand scale, like alcohol or some type of drugs, cigarettes. It could also be addiction on a maybe still a large scale, but a more common thing like addiction to sugar, addiction to, like junk food, or those types of things that are not necessarily beneficial to our well-being or to our health. And you may feel like you just can't escape this thing, and it's holding you back. For example, if you're addicted to sugar, you like your sweets, and you know that it's stopping you from achieving the body goals that you want in life, but for some reason you just can't kind of let go of it. Well, this reading is letting you know that now is a time that, you're not going to achieve this in 1 week, right? Because an addiction is something that's very hard to break. But it is something that you should take seriously and consider, putting a dent in it, for example. So nothing should be done cold turkey, as we know, but maybe, for example, if you have the sugar addiction, then okay, instead of having something sweet every day, then maybe you can have something sweet every other day. Or if you take 2 sugars in your coffee, maybe you could take 1 sugar in your coffee. Or if it's something more serious, like alcohol or drugs, maybe this is the week that you decide that you're going to go and seek help for your addictions. Because with the Devil card, yes, we see that it is something, someone is being... let me show you. Someone is being held on a string. Someone is being held back. In the traditional Rider-Waite cards deck, it shows that there are 2 people who are shackled, but the shackles are very loose. And as you can see here, the Devil has someone on a string, but the strings look very flimsy, and they can easily be broken or cut or severed. Those ties that bind you to whatever it is that's holding you back can be broken and severed. So this reading is basically letting you know that you can overcome whatever it is that is holding you back, anything that's tying you down, and you will be able to walk away from it with diligence, and you have to genuinely admit that you have an issue in the first place, or that something is holding you back in the first place, to be able to walk away from it. And once you do free yourself from those types of energies, that I would say malignant energies that are just holding you back, then you will be able to look at this person here. You will receive the world. You'll have the world at the tips of your fingers, because you'll be able to achieve whatever it is you put your mind to. The sun here is in the distance where she's walking. I feel like your light is there, and you know that you have so much to offer this world, but you also know that you are being held back by this thing that is tormenting you. You feel like you can do better, and you absolutely can. You just maybe are feeling stuck and uncertain of how to achieve that. Well, this reading is letting you know that, yes, this is the week that you should definitely explore different ways to kind of curb any addictions, any behaviors that are not the best for your health, physical health or mental health or emotional health. It could also be a person. This is the week that if you're in a relationship that you feel like it's just not making you feel happy, you're always stressed out, you're arguing, you're not feeling content, you're not feeling fulfilled, this is the week that you need to take into consideration what it is that you want in a relationship to be fulfilled, and maybe present it to the person that you're with and see how they react. It doesn't necessarily mean that this is the week that you need to walk away from them, but it could be the week that you maybe set some boundaries and give yourself a certain time as to how long this relationship is going to go, or if you want to see certain improvements in the relationship by a certain time. Like, now is the time to get serious about it, because your true life, your real life, your happiness is waiting for you. Your happiness is waiting for you. It is out there. The world waits for you, but you need to first overcome these two things that are pretty difficult to shake, because we all know any habit that we have, whether it's waking up late, going to work late, or drinking, or smoking, or binge watching too much TV and then not getting your work done, or even being a procrastinator. Those types of things are addicting behaviors that end up holding us back and sabotaging us in the long run. So this is the week to kind of come to terms with those things and take a look within yourself and see what it is that you need to release to be able to experience this freedom that you deserve. It is rightfully yours to have. Okay, so there you go. This oracle card says decisions, higher self. So you have some decisions to make this week about how you're going to become your higher self, how you're going to get in touch with your higher self. Yeah, what are you going to do in your life that's going to help you make some healthy changes that won't leave you feeling so stuck? As you can see here, it talks about your higher self. This is who you want to get in touch with. This is who you will get in touch with when you start being more true to who you are. This is your higher self. You need to walk away from anything that's holding you back to finally become get in touch with your higher self. But it won't happen without you making some decisions, hard decisions, and taking yourself seriously. This card number has a 32 that reduces to a 5, and 5 for me usually indicates change, some kind of change that we need to make in our lives. The 8 for me symbolizes making wise decisions. So this is going to be a week of decision making for you, thinking about what you need to or what you want to achieve in your life and why you're not achieving it in life, and just having an honest look at yourself and why you do the things you do, or why your life is in the state that it's in. Let's see. Okay, the next oracle card. I'm trying to keep this reading short, so I'm not going to go too much into depth. Okay, so this card says spirit animal. Thank you, Animal Kingdom, for blessing my path with love. Wow. Oh, look at the feather. Okay, so this to me just signifies that you're being divinely guided. Like your ancestors, your spirit animals, your totems, all of those energies are encouraging you and they have your back. And if you finally make the decision to say, okay, this is not how I want to live life, I'm not feeling whole, I'm not my best self when I do X, Y, and Z, then they will be there to support you and to have your back and to help guide you and give you little gentle nudges to becoming a better version of yourself. So you are not to feel discouraged or fearful. Don't second guess yourself. If you know that you want to better your life, then you need to take the steps to doing it. And have no fear, you will not fail. Once you are true to yourself, you will live an authentic life and an abundant life. All right, so, this card says shifting. I love it. Shifting for me is amazing because it's not changing. So, it may look daunting. Let's say you do have certain addictions or things that, behaviors or habits that are negative and causing unbalance in your life, if you do have those types of things, it's hard to just, we're not, change who you are and change the way you do things. This reading is not asking you to do that. This reading is asking you to shift. So you don't change who you are, you shift the way you do things. Maybe change the circle of friends that you're in if you want to stop drinking, but you don't necessarily have to stop socializing. So you're not going to completely stop doing what you like to do. Like I said to you before, if you want to stop eating sweets, then instead of cutting them out cold turkey and then craving them and then eating too many sweets, maybe you can just shift and have one sweet every other day or something like that. If you're having your coffee, like I said before, take 1 sugar instead of 2. It's just a shift. It's a tweak. It's just to shake things up a little bit, and it's to help you see how good you'll feel once you release slowly, but surely the negative things that have a hold on you and that are causing you mental anguish. All right, the next card says, I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. So that goes hand in hand with this card here, the spirit animal card, and being divinely guided by if maybe some of you, your spirit animal is the eagle. If that's the case, then look out and maybe you'll be able to see an eagle around you, or it will pop up in, pictures or videos or something. That will be your sign that yes, you are being divinely guided, and the spirit world has your back. The universe here is also, they're saying, thank you, universe, for guiding me. So you are being guided to become the best version of you, because those energies that are surrounding you, whether it's your spirit guides or your ancestors or your spirit animal, your totems, your ancestors, all of those energies are here surrounding you, not because they want to ridicule you when you are not at your best. It's because they want to encourage you to be a better version of who they know you are. Like, they see you being this person, they know you can do better. So that's what they want for you. That's what they're encouraging you to do. Keep your eyes out for eagles, images of eagles, and that will be your reminder that, hey, you're being supported. Do not give up. And another point of that is the end of this card says, the teacher of love. So when you're trying to break a habit, be gentle with yourself. Have patience with yourself. This is a lot of hard work. A lot of people don't break habits because they're the hardest thing to break, because, it's obviously, sometimes it puts us in a state of comfort. A lot of times we get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And so now is the time to shift that, and it's not going to be easy, and you may fall off the wagon or you may have relapses, but the main thing is that you get up again and you try the next day. But while you're doing those things, you must be patient with yourself. You must be the teacher of love in this situation to yourself. Don't be harsh with yourself. Don't be negative with yourself, because in that case, you will just quit. And you don't want that. You want to achieve more with yourself. You want to be able to reclaim your power and your purpose, your voice, and mental clarity, spiritual clarity, emotional clarity. That's what you want in your life. And you can't be clear on who you are, what you want to achieve in this world, when you're being held down and shackled by negative behaviors, addictions, or even negative people. Okay, the next card is the Divine Director, Intervention and Purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided, and happiness is your purpose. That's exactly what I was just saying. You are being divinely guided, and they are intervening right now. They're intervening, and they are trying to let you know, hey, now's the time, please. We want to see you do better. We want to see you win. We want to see you be successful and happy and feel free and joy and have the world, at your fingertips. So they are intervening. And they are sending you this message that I'm giving you right now and telling you, you have a purpose. So follow that purpose. If you have a little nudge that what you're doing is not right and it's not benefiting you, then that's your sign to kind of decide to shift things, make some decisions, some healthy decisions about how you want to live your life, and pursue it. It says here at the end, happiness is your purpose. That's exactly it. You need to get in touch with your higher self. That's what you put here for. You were not put here to suffer. So the spirit world is letting you know that you need to really take that seriously and slowly but surely make that change. Detachment. You are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. Oh my God. Guys, like I always tell you, these cards that I choose when I'm shuffling, I just choose the ones that jump out of the deck while I'm shuffling. I don't look at the oracle cards before I do the readings. So this card is basically telling you to detach from old patterns that are no longer serving you, because it says here it's no longer serving your highest ideals of love. We have love here, we have love there, and we have happiness. All of these wonderful emotions that you should be experiencing in this life without being bogged down, without having this, as they say, monkey on your back, meaning like you can't seem to make a step ahead because there's always something holding you down or someone holding you down or holding you back. You're really being guided, you're really being nudged in a loving way to make that change for your sake and for your happiness. Okay, and the last oracle card we have here is stay open-minded. That's beautiful. Stay open-minded where you are concerned. Do not give yourself a hard time. Do not be your own bully. Different things will come out of you trying to break a habit. Maybe you'll get to learn some new things about yourself, what triggers you, what your weaknesses are, or maybe even how strong you are and how determined you are and how much you love yourself, how patient you are with yourself. Maybe even you'll look in the mirror and see yourself in a whole new light while you're going through this battle to overcome whatever it is hindering you. Maybe you'll come out with more respect and admiration for who you really and truly are. But stay open-minded during the process. The process is what makes us. So, and you are, being guided, you are being protected, and the spirit world, those who you resonate, they have your back. You will not fail. Okay, so for those of you who tuned in, thank you so much for vibing with me today. I hope something I said resonated with you in some way, shape, or form. I just wanted to come through and give a word of encouragement for the week ahead. Okay? Stay blessed, everyone. Stay safe. Thank you for tuning in. Until we meet each other again. Bye.